Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your SmackDown, your WWE main event, your Superstars full results this time around, and your Saturday morning Slam results. But first, as normal, here's some wrestling news going around the world. MVP and Hurricane Helms are two names that were rumored for the Rumble returns, and that did not appear. And the same thing that goes with Rikishi, as he had former priority. Helms flew out to Phoenix on Sunday afternoon and returned home to North Carolina. They tweeted about the rumors. MVP said, "It's humbling and flattering that so many people have expressed a desire to see me back in a WWE ring. Not yet, but thank you sincerely." Hurricane Helms said, quote, "Loved all the support from my Twitsons," or is it Twitizens, "today. I'll step into a WWE ring again one day. Timing is everything." Former NXT star Kenneth Cameron, who was part of the Ascension, recently filmed some scenes for a movie called Best Buds 2D. There was a video that was up earlier, but it's been having problems with it. Darren Young may have been injured at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view after he was eliminated. Referees threw up the X sign and Young was helped to the back. WWE NXT diva Davina Rose made her in-ring debut at Developmental during Thursday's NXT Live event in Tampa, Florida. She teamed with Charlotte and Paige to defeat Emma, Summer Rae, and Audrey Marie. Davina debuted under a mask, which she has never used before coming to this event, before coming to NXT. Former TNA wrestler Shark Boy, a.k.a. Dean Roll, turned 38 years old. He was born January 28, 1975. Brock Lesnar and WWE have agreed to a new 2-year contract, according to Mike Johnson of PWInsider.com. Terms of the deal have not been disclosed. Lesnar has made it very clear in the past that he has no interest in working a full-time schedule for WWE. However, it will be interesting to see whether he works the same number of dates or if he's agreed to work more dates per year for WWE. Dana White noted over the weekend that he does not believe Lesnar will return to the UFC despite coming close to agreeing to a fight with Federer last year while he was working with WWE, and White stated that he does believe that Lesnar will do his stint with WWE and then go away, unquote. WWE's website has an article up wondering who provided Vince McMahon with the footage that showed Paul Heyman was working with the Shield and Brad Maddox. They speculate it could be one of the Shield's victims, Maddox's photographer, Carson, or someone else. It sounds like they're setting up for a surprise reveal. I think I did that on the Raw results as well. WWE will tape this weekend's episode of WWE Superstars. They have, and here are the full results. Courtesy of WrestlingInc.com. Reader Joey OD79 for sending in the results for the Raw from the Raw taping in Las Vegas for the February 1st, 2013. Spoiler, Kofi Kingston defeated Michael McGillicuddy with a Trouble in Paradise. Usos defeated Epico and Primo, while Rosa Mendez tried to interfere, but Primo got kicked in the face, allowing the Usos to pick up the win from the top rope splash. Heavyweight champion Alberto Del Rio gave an interview with Yahoo Deportes over the weekend, where he admitted that Mexico isn't in the WWE plans anymore due to a declining economy, attendance, ratings, and even piracy. ADR said that once WWE sees that a market is beyond saving in their minds, and they would turn their attention to newer markets. ADR said that a couple of years ago, Mexico was held in high regard by the promotion, but their last tour there last year was considered a flop in their eyes, with the lack of merchandise sold being a key factor in determining that the product just wasn't hot anymore. ADR spoke about the future and said he hopes to return to Mexico one day He feels a deep sense of gratitude to the WWE for giving him the opportunity to make him a superstar, and they stood by him in very difficult situations. ADR said that the WWE is like family, and when he retires, he hopes to become a road agent where he will be able to share his expertise and experiences with younger talent to help them grow to become superstars like him. WWE NXT wrestler CJ Parker, the son of the former world champion Vader, has been out of action for a few months with a wrist injury. Parker tweeted about how he's doing today, and he says it's a huge day because he will be visiting doctors to find out when he is able to return. And the SmackDown tapings will have taken place from Valley View Casino in San Diego, California, the same city that Rikishi lives in. No special appearances are advertised for the show. It's an interesting note that even Rey Mysterio is not advertised for the evening. No match has been announced for SmackDown, but Booker T will be making an announcement on the World Heavyweight title for last night's main event taping. WWE will kick off the Intercontinental Cup, so it's called. More news on this description, because I believe it's going to be a flop, and I believe it's going to be canceled. As you will hear in the rest of the results and news, former WWE diva Beth Phoenix posted the following cryptic tweet on Monday. It's possible she was referring to the charity basketball game that she will be playing in this coming weekend. And she's quoted by saying, "I spent more than half of my life chasing down my dream. I caught it. I have another dream to chase now," unquote. Former WWE diva Beth Phoenix will be participating in a basketball fundraiser this coming weekend in Elmira, New York. Beth and her teammates will face the Harlem Wizards in a benefit game. WWE NXT referee Derek Moore made his main roster debut at Sunday's Royal Rumble pay-per-view. He officiated the free preview match with The Miz and Antonio Cesaro. Arda Ocal posted the following Royal Rumble stat on Twitter. Quote, "Since 2005, except 2011, runner-up from every Rumble match has been in WWE World Heavyweight title match at that year's Mania. Hashtag WWE stat," unquote. A promo for the WWE Intercontinental Cup, kicking off on tonight's episode of Main Event. The participants are The Miz, Kofi Kingston, Darren Young, Antonio Cesaro, Dolph Ziggler, Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow, and Randy Orton. The winner will get a shot at Wade Barrett. And you can go to the promo at ringsidenews.com/article/7102/names-revealed-4- that's FOR WWE-Intercontinental-Cup-Trish-Speaks-on-HOF-Induction-C. World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez will appear at the January 31st NXT event in Winter Park, Florida. Been there for a bowling tournament. For those that don't know, yeah, I'm multi-talented. That was Team USA national qualifications and tryouts for the team, where I made number 17 out of like 2,000 bowlers. Missed final cut by 1 pin. I missed a spare somewhere in the event. Okay, well, enough of my bowling career. Zack Ryder will appear at the NXT Live event in Fort Pierce, Florida on February 15th. DX member Billy Gunn will appear at the NXT House Show events on February 13th in Orlando, Florida at the Armory. And February 17th at the Armory in Brooksville, Florida. And on February 22nd at the Armory in Jacksonville, Florida. Gunn is also working behind the scenes as a member of the training staff. For more details about upcoming NXT events, visit fcwwrestling.com. Heck, I had thought that they had closed it down and put up NXT with your Full Sail University. And that news came from Devin Cutting of ProWrestlingEvents.tk. Jake the Snake Roberts is advertised for the Night of Legends 2 show that takes place on April 13th in Waynesboro, Virginia. He will be part of the VIP package that includes access to take your own photo with Roberts, get a signed photo, and one autograph. I used to have a free autograph from him, but the price is $20 online and $25 at the door. For more information, visit TopRopeWrestling.com. Bobby Lashley is attempting to raise funds for his Mentoring Through Fitness program. He hopes to raise $10,000 to help cover the cost of equipment, uniforms, trainers, tutors, and other staff. For more info on that, visit GoFundMe.com / Lashley Fitness Foundation. $UTM _ campaign equals emails and ampersand UTM _ source equals sendgrid.com ampersand UTM _ medium equals email. Probably just go to the GoFundMe.com / Lashley Fitness Foundation. Is my guess. Wrestling and Respect results from the January 27th show in Boonton, New Jersey. Former WWE or WWF wrestler Mike Quackenbush defeated Green Ant Drew Gulak over Leech Landa by submission. Angel Orsini defeated Kimberly. Wonder if that's Diamond Dallas Page's former wife. Gran Akuma defeated Ophidian. Probably not. Francis O'Rourke defeated the Estonian Thunder Frog, and Vita Scott defeated Saturn. Oleg the Usurper defeated Soldier Ant. Delirious defeated the Shard. The show will be available through Smart Mark Video. And you can Google that. And the promotion will be part of the National Pro Wrestling Day. The return date for Boonton is March 24th. Julio Espinosa, Donald Farmer, and Daria Davis, too, sent in the following results from the WWE main event tapings in San Diego, California. Miz TV starts off the show with Ryback kicking off the show. Ryback and Miz had some funny interaction before Antonio Cesaro interrupted. This led to the first match, Cesaro versus Ryback. Ryback squashed Antonio Cesaro by countout. That's what I would say. And that looks like it was the only event for the main event taping. Okay, Saturday Morning Slam spoiler for February 3rd, 2013. More than a quarter of the arena was tarped off. Dark match. Divas champion Caitlyn defeated Oksana in a quick match. And in your Saturday Morning Slam results, spoilers, Sheamus defeated Cody Rhodes with a white noise. Dolph Ziggler was at ringside for commentary. Jessica Gabriel then defeated Heath Slater with a 450 splash in about 5-minute match. And Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal get kicked out of the match as soon as the match starts. And that concluded the Saturday Morning Slam results. Just 2 matches. Okay, Kevin Sablad was at the SmackDown taping in San Diego, California, and posted the following report. SmackDown opened up with Booker T in the ring with Sheamus, Kane, Great Khali, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and AJ. Booker spoke about the Elimination Chamber, so I guess those are your challengers in that match. Sheamus, Kane, Great Khali, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and AJ. And there was talks about having a 6-man or 7th person in this match. Well, Jack Swagger came out and wanted to be in a chamber match. Ziggler still has the Money in the Bank, so he doesn't want to be in the chamber. He threatened to cash in his Money in the Bank contract during WrestleMania. Booker announced Dolph would have to fight Alberto Del Rio tonight. Match number 1, Rey Mysterio and Cesaro defeated Kane and Daniel Bryan in a non-title match. Huge pop, great work. Mysterio took a hot tag into a 619 and a headbutt off the top rope for the hometown win. Kane and Bryan argued their way out of the arena. And match number 2, Great Khali defeated Jinder Mahal. Booker and Teddy Long appeared on the screen from backstage. Sandow and Rhodes interrupted and said a poem, or read a poem. However, well, it's reported said a poem. Sandow had to fight Sheamus. Booker said that they go from Rhodes Scholars to Roadkill. Match number 3, Sheamus fought Damon Sandow to an apparent no contest. Sheamus delivered the forearm to the chest. The Shield came out. At least one of the Shield members took a brogue kick. Then they ended up triple power bombing Sheamus. No one came out to help. Sheamus walked off with the referee. Just all going through the table, I guess. Match number 4, Randy Orton defeated Wade Barrett in a non-title match. On screen, Barrett was about to be interviewed by Matt Striker about the Bo Dallas elimination in the Rumble and the loss to him on Raw. Barrett didn't answer because he saw Dallas talking to some hot chicks. And then Barrett attacked Dallas. And they've been showing Del Rio outside waiting for Big Show for whatever he did to Ricardo Rodriguez. Finally, the Big Show arrived and Del Rio attacked him with a stick. Del Rio shouted in Spanish. Show yelled stop and did not fight back. Show jumped on top of a Crown Victoria car, which Del Rio basically tore up. Eventually, Show jumped into another car and drove away. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call the police. He stole the car. Backstage, Del Rio told Ricardo Rodriguez, who wore a neck brace, not to come out for his match. Match number 5, Alberto Del Rio defeated Dolph Ziggler in a non-title match. There were multiple near falls before Del Rio won by submission with the cross-arm breaker. During the Del Rio celebration, Big Show appeared on the big screen and had Ricardo by the neck. Del Rio tried to leave the ring, but Show told him to stay there or he would hurt Ricardo. He warned Del Rio not to attack again, and Show gave Del Rio the knockout punch. Wow, how that could happen. Didn't come down. Or didn't come up backstage. Del Rio ran to help and screamed in Spanish. Del Rio got a huge pop and was over with the Hispanic population in San Diego. So it should have been Ricardo Rodriguez who he gave the knockout punch to. After the camera stopped rolling, I guess this is a dark match, Show came out in jeans and said, "Boo-hoo, I hurt Ricardo Rodriguez." He said that let that be a lesson to all the stars in the back and all the immigrants in attendance. He said he pays people like you to clean his pool and mow his lawn. He added that the current champion is nursing his burrito. Del Rio came out. Show told security to keep him away and said Del Rio is not worth of the belt or in his league. And security kept Del Rio at the bottom of the ramp. Del Rio ended up getting in the ring and was knocked down. Show then grabbed a chair. Del Rio kicked Show and ended up with the chair. He struck Show multiple times. The Show rolled out of the ring and ran away. Del Rio's music played and he celebrated in the ring and shook hands at ringside to end the show. So whether that be on TV or whether it be a dark match, it's unknown. According to the reporter, nothing been stated. And that will end my results for WWE this week. Thanks again. Peace out for viewing. Stay tuned for next week's Raw with no Rock. But Brock is there.